Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the first ever video on this channel. My name is DFS Honest. Today I'll be going over my QBs for the Week 4 DFS slate. But before we go into it, I got to give a quick shout out to Golden Goose DFS Sports and the community that we have building over there. Just a quick shout out to everyone that I've been kicking it with and chopping it up with every day. If you want to be a part of that community, the link is in the description below where you can sign up and be in the Patreon family. We stream every Wednesday and about an hour and a half before lock on Sundays for NFL. We also do NBA content when that season rolls around. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to stop over there into the Patreon in the description below. But I don't really want to hold you guys up any longer. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Some quarterbacks that I'm feeling this week, especially on Fanduel. I really like this Kirk stack this week. I think Kirk Cousins finds a way to get it right against Carolina. Carolina has a pretty decent defense, I'm not going to lie. Pretty slept on a little bit. But I think Kirk Cousins kind of finds a way to be able to actually win this game and not manage to lose it with the interception on the helmet. Justin Jefferson's kind of still expensive, 9.4, but if you're going to pair him with Kirk Cousins, you might as well do it, because if Kirk's going off, one of his pass catchers going off, whether it be Justin Jefferson or TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson at 7.2 is a little rich, especially when the main strategy on FanDuel is kind of the punt and try to find the punt. But our second stack going into this week is probably going to be Lamar Jackson. Lamar has been popping up in the optimizers very well, especially him with Zay Jones and Mark Andrews. This game could get a little bit lower scoring because it is Cleveland versus Baltimore. That Cleveland Browns defense is no joke. As one of our community members, Balls, has been preaching all week, these last 4 weeks. So it might be a little tough. I could see this offense completely fizzling out as well. So maybe more something in your GPP stacks or something along those lines. Zay Flowers, not really that expensive this week either. 6.1, didn't really have that great of a week. And Mark Andrews is actually lower than TJ Hawkinson. So that's kind of crazy in price-wise. So the next stack that I have that I'm kind of just feeling personally is going to be Joe Burrow. It's only Wednesday, Tuesday right now. So I mean, we have a long time until Sunday. I believe that he'll be able to get a nice week of practice in. And this Tennessee defense is, I mean, it's no secret. I mean, you can pass on this defense pretty easily. And guess what Joe Burrow loves to do, man? He loves to pass the ball. You got Chase at 8.2. That's a great price. And then you got T. Higgins, who's had a very quiet year this year. I mean, I don't know if this whole contract thing is getting to him or whatnot, but 8 targets, 8 targets, 12 targets, 8 targets. If he's getting looks, I don't know what's really going on. I mean, you would like to think that when he's getting these targets, you'd like to be able to catch them and confirm them, but I expect him to have pretty decent success passing the ball against Tennessee. That's kind of just my preference on that. Joe, if you want to get a little different, you can go Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is also kind of someone who can get a little bit different with that as well. His price at 7.4. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to go to him. He barely got there last week with a rushing touchdown. Kind of like saved the day for him. So we'll kind of have to see on that. Some deeper sleeper picks here. For whatever reason, I think Kenny Pickett might be something to look at. I mean, don't get too crazy about it, you know what I'm saying? But maybe a couple of lines here and there. CJ Stroud could be a really good one as well. But my last one's probably going to be Andy Dalton. If Carolina is smart and they actually want to try to win the game today, or the Sunday, they'll play Andy Dalton. They'll let Bryce Young rest. And if he's not 100% go, they might just say, hey, we're trying to win this one. I don't really know. That's kind of my narrative on it right now. And then you could have the narrative of the Adam Thielen game, because I think Andy Dalton showed out pretty well last week. No one really played him, right? Because it was like just his first week, but 23 points is nothing to scoff at. Especially no interceptions, 2 passing touchdowns. Like, that's not bad. You can definitely throw in Seattle, but that's not bad at all. So those were my Week 4 NFL DFS QB and stacks a little bit. Just to recap, we had Lamar, Kirk, Joe Burrow, Kenny Pickett, a little bit deeper GPP, Andy Dalton, a little deeper GPP, a little bit of mention of CJ Stroud. If you like this type of content in this video, I thank you for just watching this far. I really do appreciate it. If you could like the video and subscribe, it would help out a smaller channel like me just starting off, trying to get my feet wet and carve out this little internet corner, if you will. I really do appreciate it. If you want to become a part of the community and chop it up with us every Wednesday and every Sunday morning about an hour and a half before lock, you can do so by signing up in the Patreon. We have 2 tiers. You got the all gold everything tier and the NFL tier. Once NBA season rolls around, you can swap from NFL to NBA. That's something that you can do. Or if you want to get both right away, you can go all gold everything. So thank you very much again. I appreciate it. Also, another shout out to the DFS Golden Goose community. You guys really drive me to help me make these type of videos, and I really appreciate all the love and all the hard work that we've been doing in there. So thanks again. I hope to see you guys in the Patreon and chopping it up with you guys in the Discord, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm out. Peace.